What's going on, everybody? It's your man Jay Will. So we've got another video here. This time it's another year, so we got to do the Apple thing. Apple iPad Pro is actually a pretty nice device, but I started with the price, so you can get that out of the way. The questions you can see here, the specs on it are really, really nice, but the price I think is more important to a lot of people. It's got a 12.9-inch display. It's a really big iPad. It's kind of like carrying around a Surface, Microsoft Surface. A lot of the features that they covered in there pretty much were like the Surface, but the pricing, as you can see here, is $799 for the 32 gig. 128 gig Wi-Fi is $949, and the LTE variant only comes in a 128 gig for $1,079. So, pause. How do you feel about that? I had my mind set on it, but I was like, you know what? Probably won't be getting this one, at least no time soon, till that price drops a little bit, or I just all of a sudden jump up and say, hey, I'm going to go buy one. So looking at the specs here, you can see it's a 12.9-inch display. It's got 4-speaker audio. This is a really nice device, but like all Apple products, sometimes the price will just chop you in half and you'll just say, you know what, forget it. But 10 hours of battery life with 4-speaker audio is freaking sweet. I mean, that's just beautiful. Touch ID, we already know about all that, but just having a 4-speaker setup, it's got 2 speakers on each side. That is freaking beautiful. So one thing they didn't show a lot of love to was the iPad Mini 4. Now, so for those of you who like the iPad Air, but felt it was too big, basically the iPad Mini 4 is that. He said it in the video. It's just the iPad Air 2, all the specs shrunk down to a better size. Now that I can see myself picking up. That might be pretty good. On an LTE variant, that is, not a Wi-Fi one. I don't know, because I have all the other ones that's LTE. But the iPad Mini 4 is actually looking pretty good. It's pretty nice, nicely priced. Even the Wi-Fi one is priced pretty good, but they didn't show the iPad Mini 4 any love. They just jumped straight to the iPad Air Pro, iPad Pro, and they didn't show the iPad Mini. They actually spoke about it at the last second before they switched to talking about Apple TV, I believe it was, or something. It's kind of crazy, but there's the iPad Mini 4. Basically, it's an iPad Air 2 shrunk down to a 7.9-inch display. They've updated iCloud, which I will be updating my iCloud storage. I'm going to go ahead and just drop it down and get that 50 gigs for 99 cents. That used to be 20 gigs for 99 cents, and the 200 gig used to be $3.99, and the terabyte one is the $10. But nonetheless, that pricing is suitable for me. I think a lot of people will probably drop down to the 99 cents with the 50 gigs. I think that's really, really nice. 50 gigs for 99 cents is great. It used to be 99 cents for 20 gigs, 200 for $4, and then $10 was a terabyte. So iPad, let's go. You can see the specs there. The 3D touch, I gotta admit, it's freaking nice. It is actually pretty nice. If you didn't see it, I put some videos up, but Apple already blocked me. So 12 megapixel camera. I think that camera is actually going to compete with some of my Samsung products. I think it will. The fact that you can use the front screen as flash now, that's not new technology, but it's still pretty sweet that they've integrated it into the iPhone. They were going to put a flash on the front, but they opted to use the screen. It just kind of goes 3 times really bright and gives you a flash. 4K video. It's got LTE Advanced now, a 2nd-gen Touch ID. Things we can't even tell. So here's the pricing. Now the 5S is completely free on contract with all the carriers, he said. And the iPhone 6 now, basically what you'll probably be able to get is a 128 gig iPhone 6 for $99 down if you're T-Mobile. And the 64 gig will probably be free or something like that, or $0 down along with the 16. I don't know if they're going to limit it. I don't know, but you should probably be able to get the 128 gig on T-Mobile for $99 down. That would be pretty sweet if they did that. I can pick up a couple more for family members and stuff like that. But the iPhone 6S, you see the pricing there. It'll be the same. They didn't give us a 32 gig. I was completely bummed out about that. I was a little upset about that. But nonetheless, rose gold comes in all shapes and sizes. So there you have it. Pre-order starts Saturday. I don't need to do a pre-order because I got mine on. I got a couple of them on Jump on Demand, so I'll just go turn those in. I got those specifically for this reason. I had some other ones that I already purchased, but I went and got me some on Jump on Demand because I want to keep some and just keep swapping out a set. Nonetheless, there you have it. September 12th is on and popping, guys. I will see you in the next video.